every item in a Royal High, what to do and what not to do. So the first thing I'm going to be sharing with you guys is my little tips and tricks. So let's get out of this mode, and also thank you so much to all of these amazing kittens who are in the background to help me film the video. But anyway, my first tip for you guys is to not always is to collect small items as well, because I know a lot of people who are like, oh, I have every item in the game. They end up basically not having all the items because they don't collect all of the small items, which is like the small items count as well. Do not forget. So any opportunity you get. Also, the biggest mistake I see people doing is trading their wings away for really cheap. It does not matter if you do not wear them. If you're trying to collect every single item in the game, I recommend to not trade your wings away for really cheap. If anything, if the wings are overrated, trade them for an overpriced offer, somebody who's like really wants them, and make profit out of it. And no, it is not scamming, because if they're willing to pay that much, then they're willing to pay that much. And you should always go for the bigger offer. And I do not mean overprice. There's a difference between what people are doing is they're overpricing, which means they're expecting a large amount of an offer. But what I mean is if you get a really good offer, accept it and don't be shy. But a lot of mistakes people are doing is they are overpricing instead of waiting for an overpay, which is actually a very bad idea. The next thing is to also collect diamonds wherever you go. Secondly, if you have a low tier halo, use it and get ads to get to the next halo, and so on and so forth. The biggest mistake I see people doing is to try to keep their halo and just to get a second halo as well. That is a big mistake, and hear me out why. The reason why this is a big mistake is if you take your low tier halo and keep upgrading till you get a really good halo. Let's say you get for example, let's say you get the Halloween Halo 2019. Then you can trade it for a bunch of low tiers. And see, now you went from trading a halo and ads, which aren't worth much, the ads aren't worth much, to now you're going to be getting a lot more back in return, which is what you want. Also, having multiple halos is better than having one. Remember that. Because at the end of the day, it's quantity and how much than actual value. Of course, value does matter. For example, if you have the autumn halo, it's better to have the autumn halo than to have spring and old winter. Keep that in mind. But it is better to have 5 low tiers than autumn halo, if that makes sense. And always do not trust trade, do not cross trade. I know I'm kind of a hypocrite for saying the cross-trade one, because I have cross-traded in the past. But trust me, it's not worth it. I got scammed out of one of my halos before. It's not worth it. And it's not safe, and you can get banned. So yeah. I hope this video gave you guys an idea of what to do. Anyway, guys, have an amazing day, and goodbye.